Changes that occur on the Earth's surface are the result of geomorphic process. Broadly, these processes are grouped into two categories: exogenic and endogenic. Exogenic forces, often called external forces, gain their energy from sources found on or above the Earth's surface, such as the atmosphere. In contrast, endogenic forces, also known as internal forces, arises from pressure and movement that originate deep within the Earth interiors. Endogenic forces are those that originate from within the Earth interior. For this reason, they are also called internal forces. These forces are powerful enough to create some of the planet's most dramatic failures, such as mountains, volcanoes, and fault lines. They are also responsible for earthquakes, which occur when stresses inside the earth are suddenly released. Types of endogenic forces. Endogenic forces can be grouped into two main categories: slow movements and sudden movements. Slow movements. Diastrophism. Slow movements, also called diastrophic processes, involve the gradual displacement, uplift, or deformation of the earth crust. Unlike sudden events like earthquake, these movements occur over thousands or even millions of years. Diastrophism includes activities such as folding, faulting, warping, and fracturing. Collectively, these processes build vast geological structures such as mountain ranges, plateaus, rift valley, continents, and ocean basins. Within diastrophism, there are two important processes. Orogenic process. These are mountain building processes caused by horizontal pressure within the earth. Compression forces push rock layers together, causing them to fold and form fold mountains like the Himalayas. On the other hand, tension forces can stretch the crust, leading to fissures or faults. Eperogenic processes. Unlike organic movements, these involve large-scale vertical uplifts or depression of the earth crust. They are also called radial movements as they act along the earth radius. Eperogenic movements shape entire continental blocks, creating uplands, basins, or long undulating surfaces. They can be either upward land rising or downward land subsiding. Sudden movement. Sudden geomorphic movements occur when pressure inside the earth is released abruptly. They mostly take place along plate boundaries where tectonic stress is high due to the movement of magma and shifting lithospheric plates. Unlike slow movements, these events are rapid and can cause large-scale destruction. The most common examples are earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Features of endogenic forces. They originate within the earth and act forms beneath the crust. These forces are responsible for plate tectonics, folding, faulting, volcanic activity, and earthquakes. Endogenic processes can be slow and long-lasting or sudden and violent. They play a key role in forming landforms like fold mountains, rift valleys, plateaus, and volcanoes. By shaping the Earth's interior and surface, they directly influence the planet's structure and geological evolution. Exogenic forces. Exogenic forces are those that operate on the surface of the Earth, which is why they are often described as external forces. These forces are mainly responsible for processes like weathering, erosion, and deposition of rocks and sediments. Over long periods, they shape familiar landforms such as valleys, beaches, deltas, and even mountain slopes. Types of exogenic forces. The major processes include under exogenic forces are weathering, mass wasting, and erosion collectively. They fall under the broad term denudation, which means stripping or uncovering the Earth's surface. The natural elements that carry out these processes like wind, rivers, waves, and glaciers are called geomorphic agents. Weathering. Weathering refers to the breaking down of rocks at or near the Earth's surface through different natural forces such as wind, water, currents, sea waves, and glaciers. It is essentially the decay or disintegration of rocks in their original place. without movement and usually takes a very long time, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of years. Types of weathering include physical weathering, breakdown of rocks through temperature changes, frost action or mechanical forces. Chemical weathering, decomposition of rocks due to chemical reaction, often involving water, oxygen or acids. Biological weathering, disintegration caused by plants, animals or microorganisms. Erosion. Erosion involves the wearing away and transportation of soil, rock or dissolved material from one place to another by agents like wind, water or ice. While weathering weakens and breaks rocks in place, erosion moves the broken material, often carving out valleys, shaping riverbanks or depositing sediments in new areas. Mass movements. Mass movement is the downslope movement of large quantities of soil, mud, rock fragments, or even entire sections of bedrock under the influence of gravity. This process can occur slowly, as in soil creep, or suddenly, as in landslide, avalanches, and rock falls. It plays a major role in reshaping steep slopes and mountainous terrain. Features of exogenic forces. They operate externally, acting on the Earth's surface. Their impact is gradual, working over long periods of time. They cause weathering, erosion, deposition, and mass movements. These processes continuously modify and reshape landforms such as valleys, deltas, dunes, and coastal features. The landscapes we see around us are largely the result of these exogenic forces working in combination with internal forces. Endogenic versus exogenic forces. The Earth's surface is shaped by a constant interaction between endogenic versus exogenic forces, while exogenic forces wear down and modify existing features through processes like weathering and erosion. Endogenic forces build new structures by uplifting, molding, or fracturing the crust. Together, they are responsible for the creation of landforms such as mountains, valleys, volcanoes, plateaus, and rift systems. Endogenic versus exogenic forces similarities. Endogenic versus exogenic forces work in very different ways. They share some common characteristics. Both are natural processes that operate without any human involvement, and together they are responsible for shaping the Earth's surface. Both forces play a role in altering landforms and relief features over time. Each sets in motion processes that contribute to the continuous cycle of landform development. Weathering, erosion, uplift, and crustal movement, though different in mechanism, all combine to reshape the Earth's surfaces. Ultimately, both endogenic and exogenic forces ensure that the Earth's surface is dynamic rather than static.